conversations with friends, asking for directions.
Oh, this is not good. I can't seem to figure out where I am on this map. All these streets look the same.
Hello? You seem a bit puzzled. The city can be a maze if you're not used to it. Can I help you with anything? Maybe lead you somewhere? Are you looking for a specific place? Sometimes the city layout can be a bit tricky to newcomers.
Yes, indeed. I'm actually trying to find the museum in town. I've heard it has some fantastic exhibits, but I can't seem to place them on my map.
Oh, the museum. That's a great place to visit. But, you're right, it's a bit hidden. Don't worry. The museum is not far from here. Let me guide you. You see that tall green building over there? You have to pass then turn right at the next intersection. After that, keep walking until you see a park on your left. The museum is right across from the park.
Oh, it's fine. Let me clear this up. Go past the green building, then turn right, and, after that, it's a bit of a blur to me. I don't know the city, and the street names are hard to understand.
I understand. This city can be a bit of a puzzle if you don't know your way around. But don't worry, I'll make it easier for you. Alright, let's keep it simple. See that bakery right there? Start there. Walk straight down this street until you pass 2 coffee shops on your right. The second cafeteria is right next to a bookstore. Turn left at the bookstore. Walk straight until you see a park. The museum is across the park. Understood?
So, start at the bakery, then walk straight past 2 coffee shops. Then turn left at the bookstore, go straight again. And then the museum is on the other side of the park, right?
Exactly. You've got it. Just follow those landmarks, and you'll be at the museum in no time.
Oh, this is not good. I can't seem to figure out where I am on this map. All these streets look the same.
If it helps, I can mark the route on your map. Or maybe you could use your phone and enter the directions into a map app. Sometimes visualizing the route makes it easier.
That would be fantastic. I appreciate it. Here's my map, but let's also try the phone. I'd like to learn how to use my Maps app better.
Brilliant. Let's start with your map. So, we are here, and the museum is here. Now about the phone. Do you have a favorite mapping app that you use?
I usually use this one. But honestly, I'm still figuring it out. Your help is greatly appreciated.
So, there you have it. I marked the route on your map and set the directions in your map app too. You should be all set now. Just follow the route and you'll be at the museum in no time.
This is very helpful, thank you. I was pretty worried that I would spend the whole day getting lost. Now I'm sure I can find the museum and enjoy the exhibits.
I'm glad I was able to help. The museum is truly a sight to see. I hope you have a great time exploring it. If you ever get lost in town again, don't hesitate to ask for help. We're very friendly here.
I will remember. Thanks again for all your help. I appreciate it.
making friends.
Hello, Charles. What a beautiful day it has been. How was your day?
Hi Richard. You're right, the weather is fantastic. My day was pretty good, thank you. I was busy working on this project for school, you know, the science one. We are trying to build a model of a solar system. It's a lot of fun but also quite challenging.
That sounds interesting. I have always found space fascinating. My day was a little less exciting, mostly studying and reading. I had a good run in the park though this morning.
Running, eh? It's a great way to start the day. Probably I should also incorporate some morning exercise into my routine too.
Speaking of routines, Charles, there's something that's been on my mind lately. I've been having trouble making new friends at my new school.
Oh, I see. That's not uncommon, Richard. It can be really hard when you're in a new place, with new faces everywhere. Tell me more about it. What seems to be the problem?
Well, I try to talk to people, but it doesn't seem to go beyond casual greetings. I'm not sure how to proceed from there. It feels a little awkward, you know?
Absolutely, Richard. I have been there too. It can be really intimidating trying to make new friendships. But it's important to remember that it's okay to take things slow, and it's totally normal to feel a little out of place at first. You know, Richard, I had a similar experience when I moved here. I didn't know anyone in this city and making friends seemed a great challenge.
Really? How did you handle it, Charles?
I had to get out of my comfort zone. I remember feeling very similar to how you're feeling now. But then, I tried to be proactive. I started joining school clubs and community events, trying to find people with similar interests.
Sounds like a good approach. Was it difficult at first? How did the talk start?
Of course it wasn't easy. I remember feeling nervous. But I found that most people are much friendlier and more open than we assume. I usually started with simple questions or comments about the activity we were doing. You'd be amazed at how a small talk can lead to great friendships.
So, Richard, this is what I think might help you.
Try to find some clubs or groups that align with your interests at school. It could be anything, a book club, a chess club, a sports team, whatever you enjoy.
That makes sense. I like to read, so maybe a book club would be a good start. But what if they already know each other well? I might feel left out.
That's a valid concern, but remember that everyone at the club had a first day. Everyone was new once. You can start by listening to the discussions, share your thoughts when you feel comfortable. Little by little, you will find common ground with others.
You're right, Charles. It's about take the first step, right? What about social events? How can I get closer to the people there?
Social events can be a great place to meet new people. My advice is to approach with a smile and a friendly greeting. If you find it difficult to start the conversation, you can always comment about the event itself to break the ice.
I understand what you're saying, Charles. But I have this fear. What if people reject me or judge me? What if I say something stupid?
Richard, it's perfectly normal to feel this way. We all fear rejection and judgment to some degree. But you should know that we all make mistakes, and that's how we learn and grow.
Yes, I guess you're right. But rejection can be very difficult to handle.
I'm not going to lie, rejection is not easy. But remember, not everyone you meet will become close friends, and that's okay. You are looking for genuine friendships, and those often take time to build. If someone rejects you, it does not define your worth. It just means you weren't a good catch, and that's okay. You must continue to be you, have confidence in who you are. You will find the right friends.
Thank you, Charles. I feel a little better hearing that. I'll try to keep that in mind.
How about we do a little role-playing, Richard? It might help you practice starting a conversation. What do you say?
Role play? I've never tried that before for conversations, but I'm willing to give it a try. How do we start?
Great. Suppose we are in a book club meeting and have just read the same book. You want to start a conversation. Go ahead.
Okay. Hello, Charles. I saw you at our book club. How did you find the book we just read?
That's a good start, Richard. You've started the conversation by asking an open question. That is a great technique. One thing to remember is to sound natural and genuinely interested. Now let's try another scenario. Imagine we're at a community picnic.
Okay. How about this? Hello, Charles. This is a great picnic, isn't it? You've tried apple pie on the dessert table?
That's excellent, Richard. You started the conversation on a positive note, and food is always a good icebreaker. Just remember, practice makes perfect. The more you try, the easier it will be. Remember, Richard, it's all about taking one step at a time. Don't rush it. It takes time to build genuine friendships.
Yes, you're right, Charles. You shouldn't put too much pressure on me. I really appreciate your advice and support.
I'm glad I was able to help. And remember, everyone feels nervous when they meet new people. It's a part of being human. Let's meet again after you've had a chance to put some of this into practice. I would love to hear about your progress.
That sounds like a good idea, Charles. I look forward to our next talk. Thanks again.
You're welcome, Richard. You'll do great, I know. Well, it's time for me to go home now, Richard. Good luck with everything. And remember, take it easy and be yourself.
Thank you so much for everything, Charles. I feel more prepared to face this challenge. Take care and see you soon.
See you, Richard. Don't forget, you're not alone in this. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye, Charles. Thanks once again. Have a nice day.
Talking about family.
Hi, Benito. Hey, I want to talk to you about something. You know, my cousin Alex is visiting us next week. I thought it would be a great opportunity for meet some of my family members.
That sounds wonderful. I would love to meet your cousin and get to know your family better. Tell me more about them.
Well, let's start with my parents. My mom's name is Linda, and my dad's name is John. They are both very warm and welcoming. They always make everyone feel at home.
That's lovely. It is important to have parents who create a welcoming environment. What about your brothers?
I have a younger sister named Emily. She's in college right now, studying psychology. She is passionate about helping to others and has a kind heart.
That's impressive. Psychology is such an interesting field. I'd love to have a conversation with her and learn more about it. Any other family members I should know?
Yes, definitely. I have an uncle named Roberto. He is my father's brother and he is a chef. Whenever we have family gatherings, he prepares the most delicious meals. You will definitely enjoy her cooking.
A chef in the family? That is fantastic. I am already looking forward to trying his culinary creations. Someone else?
Well, there's also my grandmother, Mary. She's the matriarch of our family and has a great wisdom. She loves sharing stories about our family history. Spending time with her is always a special experience.
It sounds like your family is full of wonderful and talented people. I'm excited to meet them all and be a part of your family gatherings.
I'm glad to hear that, Benito. Family is important to me, and I want you to feel part of it. I'm sure you'll fit in perfectly.
Thank you, Jacqueline. I appreciate your warm welcome. I can't wait for Alex's visit and to meet everyone.
So, Benito, as I mentioned earlier, my cousin Alex's visit is not just about introducing you to my family members. It is also an opportunity for you to experience some of our traditions and family gatherings.
That sounds exciting. I am always interested in learning about different traditions. What kind of traditions does your family have?
Well, one of our cherished traditions is our annual family reunion. Every summer we all get together at my grandparents' house by the lake. It's a time for us to reconnect, share stories, and have a lot of fun.
That sounds wonderful. I love the idea of spending quality time with the family in such a beautiful setting. What do you usually do during the meeting?
There are so many activities. We have a big barbecue with all kinds of delicious food. We play games like volleyball, badminton, and sometimes even have a friendly tug-of-war competition.
That sounds great. Count on me for the tug-of-war. I'm pretty strong, you know.
Haha, then I'm sure you'll be a great addition to our team. In addition to physical activities, we also have talent shows where everyone can display their unique talents such as singing, dance, or even perform magic tricks.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I don't have any special talents, but I can definitely cheer everyone up. It must be amazing to see all the different talents within your family.
It really is. We have some hidden talents that always surprise us. It's a great way to appreciate and encourage each other. Oh, and I almost forgot, we also have a family photo session, capturing all those precious moments together.
That's lovely. It is important to capture those memories to remember them in the future. His family seems to value the union and creating lasting memories.
Absolutely. Family is at the heart of everything we do. We also have other smaller traditions throughout the year, like festive gatherings, where we exchange gifts and celebrate together. We make sure to create a warm and loving environment.
It's clear that your family values and traditions are truly special. I am honored to be a part of this and I can't wait to experience these gatherings firsthand.
I'm so glad to hear that, Benito. I am sure that you will enjoy every moment and create beautiful memories with us. Family is what makes life meaningful, and I'm happy to share that with you.
Thanks, Jacqueline. I feel grateful to have you and your family in my life. I really want to make unforgettable memories together.
Talking about hobbies.
Hey everyone.
I hope you're all doing well today. I thought it would be fun to talk about our hobbies and interests. Let's start by introducing ourselves and sharing something we enjoy doing in our free time. I'll go first. My name is Ronald, and I love playing the guitar. It's been a passion of mine for years, and I enjoy composing my own music.
Hi Ronald, I'm Kamala. That's awesome. I'm into photography. Whenever I have spare time, I grab my camera and explore different places to capture beautiful moments. Tea's such a creative outlet for me.
Nice to meet you both. I'm Rosemary. My hobby is cooking. I find it incredibly relaxing and enjoyable to experiment with new recipes and create delicious meals. It's like a form of therapy for me.
Hi, everyone. I'm Madeline. I'm really into painting and drawing. It allows me to express myself and brings out my artistic side. I love exploring different techniques and creating colorful artworks.
That's fantastic, Madeline. It's great to have such a diverse range of hobbies among us. It seems like we all have unique ways to unwind and express ourselves. Now that we know a bit about each other's hobbies, let's dive deeper and talk about our favorite aspects of them. Kamala, could you share what you enjoy most about photography?
Of course, Ronald. One thing I love about photography is the ability to capture fleeting moments and freeze them in time. It's like creating a visual story that can be revisited and shared with others. Plus, the joy of experimenting with different angles, lighting, and compositions add an extra layer of excitement.
Photography sounds fascinating, Kamala. As for me, what I enjoy most about cooking is the opportunity to be adventurous in the kitchen. Trying out new flavors, spices, and techniques keeps me engaged and inspired. And the best part? Sharing the delicious results with family and friends.
That's amazing, Rosemary. I totally agree with you on the joy of sharing. When it comes to painting and drawing, my favorite part is the freedom it gives me. There are no rules or restrictions. I can create anything I envision. It's a form of self-expression that allows me to explore my imagination and emotions.
I completely understand what you mean, Madeline. Music, for me, is a means of self-expression as well. My favorite part is the way it can evoke emotions and connect with people on a deeper level. Whether it's writing a heartfelt song or performing in front of an audience, music has a way of bringing people together.
It's fascinating to hear how our hobbies all provide unique outlets for self-expression and connection. I think that's what makes them so special. They allow us to tap into our creativity and share a piece of ourselves with the world.
Absolutely, Kamala. Our hobbies not only bring us joy but also enable us to connect with others who appreciate and understand our passions. It's a beautiful way to form connections and create lasting memories.
I couldn't agree more, Rosemary. It's incredible how hobbies can foster a sense of community and inspire others to pursue their own passions. Sharing our interests with like-minded individuals opens up a whole new world of possibilities.
Well said, Madeline. Our hobbies truly enrich our lives and contribute to our personal growth. I'm grateful to have this opportunity to learn from each other and gain a deeper appreciation for our individual interests. Now that we've discussed our favorite hobbies, let's talk about exploring new ones. Have any of you been interested in trying out a different hobby lately?
Actually, Ronald, I've been thinking about trying my hand at pottery. I've always admired the artistry and craftsmanship involved in creating ceramic pieces. It seems like a relaxing and tactile activity that could be a great addition to my creative pursuits.
That sounds intriguing, Kamala. Lately, I've been contemplating getting into gardening. The idea of growing my own fruits, vegetables, and herbs is quite appealing. Plus, it's a wonderful way to reconnect with nature and have a sustainable source of fresh products.
I've been curious about learning a new instrument, specifically the piano. It's a beautiful instrument with such a wide range of musical possibilities. I believe it would complement my artistic endeavors and allow me to explore a different dimension of music.
Those are fantastic ideas, everyone. It's inspiring to hear about your interests in trying something new. As for me, I've been considering taking up dancing. Whether it's salsa, tango, or even hip-hop, I think it would be a fun and energizing way to express myself physically and learn a new skill.
Dancing sounds like a lot of fun, Ronald. It's a great way to stay active and let loose. Maybe we can all try out our new hobbies together and support each other along the way.
I love that idea, Kamala. Exploring new hobbies as a group could create a sense of camaraderie and motivate us to keep going. We can share our progress and experiences, helping each other grow in our respective interests.
Count me in too. Having a support system would make the journey of trying new hobbies even more enjoyable. We can encourage and inspire each other to step out of our comfort zones and embrace the excitement of learning something different.
I'm thrilled that we're all open to embracing new hobbies together. It's an opportunity for personal growth and a chance to bond as friends. Let's make a plan to start our new endeavors and embark on this exciting journey of exploration.
Absolutely, Ronald. I can't wait to see what we'll discover and create as we venture into these new hobbies. Here's to stepping outside our comfort zones and embracing the joy of learning.
Cheers to that, Kamala. Let's support each other and make the most of this opportunity to expand our horizons. I'm excited to see where our new hobbies take us.
I couldn't agree more, Rosemary. This is going to be an amazing experience. Let's encourage each other and embrace the thrill of trying something new. I'm excited to embark on this journey with all of you.
Alright, folks, as we venture into our new hobbies, let's make sure we continue to support and encourage one another. Any ideas on how we can do that?
I think a great way to show support is by celebrating each other's milestones. When someone achieves something significant in their hobby, let's cheer them on and acknowledge their hard work. It's important to share the joy and keep the motivation flowing.
Absolutely, Kamala. We can also provide constructive feedback to help each other improve. When someone shares their work or performances, let's offer suggestions and insights that can contribute to their growth. It's all about helping each other become even better at what we love doing.
I agree with both of you. Another way to support each other is by collaborating on projects related to our hobbies. We can combine our skills and create something unique together. For example, Ronald, you could compose music while I paint. Or Kamala could photograph one of Rosemary's delicious creations. Collaboration brings fresh perspectives and strengthens our bond as a group.
I love the idea of collaborating, Madeline. It'll be exciting to see how our hobbies can intersect and inspire new creations. We can push each other to think outside the box and explore new creative avenues we might not have discovered on our own.
And let's not forget about sharing knowledge. We can take turns teaching the others about our hobbies. It could be a mini workshop or a demonstration where we exchange skills and techniques. Learning from each other will expand our horizons and deepen our appreciation for different hobbies.
That's a great point, Kamala. We can also provide emotional support during challenging times. Whenever one of us faces a setback or feels discouraged, let's be there with uplifting words, motivational quotes, or simply reminding them of how far they've come. Encouragement can make a world of difference.
Absolutely, Rosemary. Sometimes a kind word or a gentle nudge is all it takes to lift someone's spirits. Let's be each other's cheerleaders, offering support and motivation whenever needed. Together, we can conquer any obstacles that come our way.
I couldn't agree more, Madeline. We are here not just as friends but as a community of individuals who share common passions. Let's create an environment where we uplift, inspire, and celebrate each other's hobbies. Our collective support will make the journey even more fulfilling.
So true, Ronald. With our combined enthusiasm and support, we can achieve incredible things in our hobbies. Let's keep the positive energy flowing and continue to grow together.
I'm thrilled to be part of this supportive group. We have a wonderful opportunity to nurture our hobbies, learn from each other, and create lasting memories. Let's embrace the journey with open hearts and help each other reach new heights.
Absolutely, Rosemary. This is going to be an amazing adventure. I'm grateful for this opportunity to share our hobbies, inspire each other, and create a strong bond within our group.
Cheers to that, Madeline. Let's embark on this exciting journey of supporting and inspiring each other's hobbies. Our enthusiasm and friendship will undoubtedly make this experience even more rewarding. Here's to our hobbies, our growth, and the incredible friendships we've formed.
Espero sinceramente que haya disfrutado de nuestros diálogos. No olvides darle me gusta al video, compartir este video con un amigo, incluir algún comentario, suscribirte al canal y practicar un poco más tu inglés. Nos vemos en el próximo video. Saludos.